guys, what's up? iDrownHD Charlie here, and today I'm starting a brand new video series. This video series is called The Good, The Bad and The Ugly, where I take a look at mainly tech products, but obviously they don't necessarily have to be tech, where they obviously aren't particularly something that you know is from like a reputable brand. They're a bit niche, something you buy on like an impulse buy. I'm going to take a look at them, review them, give you a verdict, whether you should stay well clear from them or it's something that you should maybe consider. Obviously, just a quick thing, all the products which are good will be rated above 6 out of 10, all the products which are bad are going to be below 3, and everything that's ugly is kind of something that's, you know, does what it says, but the implementation might not be the best. That's going to be between 6 and 4. So obviously that kind of gives you a radar of what we're looking at with it. So, yeah, I guess. Let's get into this. So obviously today we are starting off with a Bluetooth speaker shelf. Now I did tease this in my last video, which was the room tour. So obviously if you enjoyed that and you've seen that video, then yes, I have done it now. So that's all good for you. But anyway, this is obviously a Bluetooth shelf. If you want sizes and all that stuff, go to the website, because obviously different models, different sizes to fit your use case. But I mean, you know, I think this is just an average sized floating shelf. I don't really know that much about it, but yeah, and it kind of mounts into the wall the same way with like the plate with the two rods coming off and then they screwed in. So yeah, obviously colour options. This particular model comes in black and white in a matte finish, but obviously you can probably get them in gloss finishes in a variety of different colours. Obviously look online, look at the particular model that you want to have a look at, and obviously then take it from there. But yeah, obviously if you want to look at shelves review, as a shelf it seems to work fine, but obviously today we're going to be looking at the speakers inside them and the Bluetooth and all that stuff. So yeah, anyway, let's get on with the main attraction. So the shelf itself features two speakers, one on the left side, one on the right side. This obviously, you know, is dual speakers. Now on the white model, because I have a white model that's upstairs, on the white model the grills are black, and so is the control panel as well. They don't change across the board. Now obviously the control panel itself features a power on button, volume up and volume down buttons. The volume up and volume down buttons also double up as skip forward, skip back as well on this particular model, and it also features micro USB to charge it. Again, this particular model has no 3.5mm audio jack, so obviously if you have an iPhone 7 then this doesn't really affect you, but obviously if you want to use like an iPod Nano from 2010 and play music through here, then I'm afraid that you're probably going to have to look at something else, because this is not the device for you. But most modern smartphones and even computers these days have Bluetooth in them, so yeah, that's good. Anyway, on to the control panel, back to that. Around the power button itself there is a LED. It lights up red when charging, blue, and it flashes blue when connecting, and obviously it's static blue when it's connected. There are chimes to go with them as well. Now like I said, it's obviously Bluetooth, so and personally for me it works with pretty much all of my devices. Works for my iMac, my desktop computer, my MacBook. With my MacBook, however, that was the only device I had any connection issues with, but I don't know whether that's to do with the radio, because obviously this device is 2012, so I mean it could be something to do with the Bluetooth radio inside it, or to do with the placement within the room. So obviously that's something to bear in mind. But on the other hand, with all the other devices I tested, my iMac, my iPhone, iPhone 7, iPhone 6, Galaxy S7 Edge, Galaxy S5, Hudl 1, Hudl 2, it worked perfectly fine. So obviously it seems to be a pretty good connectivity. Again, just that MacBook issue, just to bear in mind. Now these particular units do vary in prices. Obviously a variety of different manufacturers who make them. This particular one usually retails I think for like £55–60. I had it on discount and I think it was like £30. But obviously, I mean, you know, you can get some of these as cheap as 25, but there are some as well which are like £120. The average price though does seem to be around the £60 mark. So obviously that's what what this particular model would have cost, but obviously, you know, your mileage may vary, so to speak. So obviously let's get to the speaker sound itself. And obviously, the best way to experience speaker sound and headphone sound is to actually come here and for me to, you know, to listen to it yourself so you can decide whether you like it or not. However, the best way I've decided I can give you a representation of this is to compare it against a device which a lot of people have, and that I've chosen to be is an iPhone 6. As that is my phone. So obviously I'm going to play it on, I'm going to play some, the Apple Watch unboxing. I'm going to play it through here, then I'm going to switch to the iPhone and then switch back this so you can kind of get a good feel to what it's like. So yeah, play the tape. Hey guys, what's up? iTryHD and Charlie here, and today we are going to be unboxing the Apple Watch Nike Plus, or Nike Plus, or however you want to say it. But at the end of the day, it's an Apple Watch with branding from Nike or Nike. So yeah, this one is the black and cool grey 42. Yeah, so I think let's jump right in. So the first thing you should probably know is that I am using for the second camera today, not my usual. So obviously from that video you can tell that the speaker had a lot of distortion at the start when the volume was extremely high. But obviously you shouldn't really be listening to it that high anyway. But at the more comfortable level, which was at anyway, it seemed to be pretty good. You could definitely see it was clearer than the iPhone. The iPhone sounded particularly tinny, and this was much clearer, had a lot of clarity, and had a better range as well compared to the iPhone speaker. But obviously you've got to remember this is dual speakers, which are like this big compared to the iPhone one, which is like this big, and that's a single speaker. So obviously that's something to bear in mind, but obviously it's a huge upgrade compared to an iPhone speaker. Obviously if you've got a Bose SoundLink Mini or something like a Sonos system or Hi-Fi, this obviously isn't going to come anywhere near that. So obviously that's something to bear in mind. But obviously if you're looking at just a Bluetooth speaker, then this seems to work particularly well. Now personally, however, this in my opinion is quite a good purchase, and if obviously there's a certain person who wants this, that's obviously for someone who obviously can't fit a hi-fi system but obviously wants a sound system in the room, and obviously space is a bit tight but they need a shelf as well, so this kind of doubles up, I suppose, or just someone who wants a shelf but obviously wants a bit of extra feature with it. Now you can get versions of shelves like this with lights in the bottom of them, so I guess, and they kind of retail for around the same price as these, so obviously it depends, do you want speakers or do you want a light? That's obviously your choice, that's obviously something you've got to consider. However, you know, you could argue the fact that you could buy like a normal floating shelf. I think you could buy a floating shelf for like £10–15, and then you could just buy a Bluetooth speaker to go on it. Again, for £10–15 you'd be looking at like £20–30 for an entire shelf with a Bluetooth speaker. Now obviously the Bluetooth speaker isn't going to sound as good as this, I expect, for that low quality. Obviously you probably will have 3.5mm audio jack connection, but obviously it's probably not going to be as good as something like this. And you know, for that kind of price you're getting a decent quality speaker and a shelf. Also you don't get the portability of a Bluetooth speaker itself. Now another thing just to bear in mind as well is, like I said, it charges via micro USB, but it only comes with a micro USB cable. Now the cable itself is pretty long, but you would need to supply a AC USB charger, so something like your iPhone, obviously your iPhone lightning cable plugs into, you need that as well. So that's something to bear in mind as well. But I mean, you know, obviously comparing it to something like a Bose SoundLink Mini, this isn't going to rival it, but comparing it to a lower market Bluetooth speaker, then this is obviously something that's quite good. So obviously, in conclusion, is it good, is it bad, or is it ugly? Well, I rate this a 7 out of 10, which means it is good. Obviously, I think depending on the model you get, your mileage may vary, but this particular one does seem to be very, very good. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this particular video, give this video a thumbs up, and obviously subscribe. And obviously comment below what you thought of this particular video. Tell me what you think. You know, should I do more? Should I not? And you know, any suggestions for other things to look at in this video series. But anyway, guys, like I said, please like, subscribe, and as always, peace.